What is good with the YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real Talk Boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again. Devin the Dream Haney versus Lomachenko post-fight reaction. Great fight. Highly competitive fight. This is the type of fight you get when you get two highly skilled fighters against one another. I don't know where to start. First of all, let me say this. I commend the referee. He did a great job. Coming into this fight, there was some things thrown out there about Loma, about being a dirty fighter. I knew that it was a tactic to get the ref to not allow them to fight too long on the inside, to immediately break them once they go into a clinch. I know the game, you know. Is it a punk move? I wouldn't say so. I think it was a smart move. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Big ups to him. Secondly, I want to say, I admire and respect Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward a lot. But they do a lot of bickering back and forth during the commentary, like two hens, and they're cheerleaders. And quite frankly, they get on my last nerve. Sometimes I wish that they would just shut up and let the fight play out. Now, let's get to the fight. Devin Haney fought a beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. The jab was gnarly. The body attack was even better. If he was fighting a fighter that wasn't in shape, those uppercuts to the body would have taken anybody out. There was one uppercut in particular that he caught Loma with. I don't know how Loma's stayed up. I know it hurt him, but he did a great job of covering it up. You know, because that shot hurt me. Multiple uppercuts to the body. The plan, I think the game plan was to press Loma, to be highly aggressive with Loma. He did that for about 2 or 3 rounds, but when that wasn't effective, he reverted back to being Devin Haney, the long-range boxer, the great stiff jab, the combinations, the speed. Did very, very well at cutting off the ring as well. When they got on the inside, he held on to Loma like a tick. He was warned, I think, twice about hitting behind the head, even though he did it more than that. But it's boxing. It is what it is. Devin is a highly skilled young fighter, 24 years old. And I'm telling you, when you're in a ring with younger guys and you're trying to keep up with them when you're older, it sucks. Especially someone as highly skilled and as athletic and young as Devin Haney is. Got to give props to Lomachenko, man. But Devin did his thing, man. But here's something that I noticed. Even though he was going to that body effectively and he was trying to take charge, when he sit down on that stool after the 10th round, Bill told his son, Dev, you're winning a fight. And there was some urgency on Bill's face when he said that. I pay attention. And I looked at Devin when he said that, and Devin was pretty weary. He was a little shook up. And he looked a little discouraged going into that 11th round. And in the 11th round, he got rocked. Clearly seen it. He was rocked. Now, the only thing that I didn't like that Loma didn't do is what I always don't like, when you don't go to the body from round 1. Now, I stated if Loma didn't start early, Devin would run away with this fight. Loma actually started a lot earlier than what he usually does, but he wasn't effective to the body enough for me, especially early on. He took this young kid into the deep waters, man, and tried to drown him. And I say try because Devin, he didn't drown. He almost gave up. I seen it. I think he was at a point to where he was about to give up. But after that 11th round, after that beat down in the 11th round, he sucked it up in that 12th round, man. And he gathered himself and he fought a very competitive round. Now let's talk about Lomachenko. Loma had a time trying to figure out how to get past that jab. He started countering with the straight left. See, Devin's head, after he punches, he leaves it right on center line. And when you're a highly skilled fighter, you pick up on stuff like that. You think you can make little subtle mistakes like that against a highly skilled fighter and get away with it? It'll mess you up. You make a mistake in front of a highly skilled fighter, you'll make it once. But they ain't gonna let you get away with making it again. And Loma was throwing straight left after straight left after straight left, man. Coming in, he throws a 2 and then the 1. It's like a half hook and a half jab. And that's what caught Devin in that 11th round and rocked him. Close fights. Very, very close fight. Very close rounds to score. But at the end of it all, they gave the victory to Devin Haney. The ring interview, Devin Haney, his body language, the way he was talking, the way he was stuttering, the way he was just looking, I don't think he believed he won that fight. I don't think he did. Lomachenko, I think he knew something fishy was about to happen. And I say something fishy because I had Loma up by 2 rounds. And I think Loma won that fight. It was close. Very competitive. And I ain't mad at nobody. Because, I mean, I understand how boxing goes. There was a young man who commented that saying they had some shady judges, on the panel, which they did, and said that he felt like Devin Haney was going to get robbed. Well, there's a lot of people out there I know is going to say Devin Haney did win that fight. That's your opinion. You can state that all day. And I ain't going to be mad at you. But do I think he won that fight tonight? Nah, I don't. He showed spots to where he can get hurt and get rocked. Had this fight happened 4 years ago? Oh, let's not even say that. Had Loma gone to the body from round 1? Probably wouldn't have gone 12. Not disappointed in either of the fighters' performance. It was great. I stated that I felt like Lomachenko was going to win this fight. My gut feeling was telling me that. And I feel like he did. I feel like he was robbed from becoming the undisputed, to be honest with you. But it is what it is, man. What can you do? What can you say? Loma, gave, praise and glory to Jesus Christ, Yahushua, and Father God, Yahweh. I love it all the time. And he was like, I thank everybody, my team, everybody. I appreciate you guys. And they asked what he thought about the decision. He's like, I don't really want to talk about that right now, man. The whole world sees what happened. Just saw what happened. The whole world. Is this the last fight at 135 pounds for Devin Haney? Possibly. My dog just fought it. Like, she literally just fought it. I don't know if y'all heard that on camera. Anyway, I think this is the last fight for Devin Haney at 135 pounds, but I could be wrong because there's still some mega fights that could happen. But everybody who thought Devin was just going to run through Loma, y'all, you can't sleep on Loma, man. I don't know what's next for Loma. I really don't. This type of stuff, this type of judging, this type of outcome can do a lot to fighters, Could make them say, you know what, why even bother, man? I got a family. I'm going to go home to my country. I'm going to chill out. And I'm gonna just spend time with what matters most, and that's family. And I wouldn't be surprised if Loma retired. I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, he would be retiring off a good note, even though he got a loss. Not really. He showed himself with respect and honor, and he won this fight tonight. In my honest opinion, it was competitive, and respect both fighters and what they bring to the table. But Devin, I don't think you won this fight, bro. And I don't think you believe that either. So comment down below, let your boy Real Talk know about what you think about this. As always, respect all. Fear none, God bless. Until next time, Real Talk Boxing. I'm up and I'm out of here.